Good morning everyone. Now I've got this, we do sell this in several colours and it makes a beautiful flower. Now with it being a flat lace, I generally cut 12 to 18 inches depending on the fabric, really, the lace, because this is quite sturdy, so it's probably round about 14 inches, and that makes a really good flat flower. And when I say flat, because a lot of people make flowers and they pucker, and the reason why that is because you're not putting enough material, enough of the lace trim in the flower. Now there is a right and wrong way to this. It's a straightforward gather, but I'm doing a double layered one. So right now I'm just going to start, and I use generally, see, it's like a little scallop. So if you just do your needle in and out of that scallop, each one of those, that's enough for this. I got my days mixed up. I thought today was Friday and I was going to do the draw, you know, for the competition. And you have to excuse me because I left my watch on overnight and it's marked my wrist, which was a silly thing to do, but there you go. And oh, I've got to share, let me go get this and share it while I remember. Hang on. Right, Judy McMurtry, you asked for red. This is the only red I have. So I've done the turn up, the cuffs, okay, and the hat to go with it. I mean, they do stretch more than that, but I'm just saying. So I hope that's okay for you. I've matched them up the best I can. Depending on, because these I use 80 stitches and these 40 stitches, well 35 or 40. So I've done 40 on this one, that hand, sorry. And look, they're nice, aren't they? I love them. And I think, well, yeah. And somebody said yesterday, or was it the day before, they're not right because they've no fingers in them. Well, they're no, because the fingerless gloves, they're basically just to keep the hand warm, not the fingers. You know? And it's it's a fashion accessory. You know. But anyway, so I've done the red set for you last night. I've got all the other ones done. I've got some more orders this morning. I woke up to some more. So what I'm going to do tonight is, I'm waiting to hear from, who is it now? Oh, was it you, Judy? Did you ask for a blue set as well? I need to know what shade blue, light, dark, medium, you know what I mean? So as soon as I know that, lovey, I can make that set up as well, and I'll sit and knit that one tonight. So yeah, I'm quite enjoying them, because while I'm watching TV I can just knit. I actually sit in bed and do it. Oh well, why not? Anyway, we've got that on. Fold that back together like that. Now I'm just going to quickly tie this off like that. Come on, my fingers won't work this morning. Not wrong with them, they're like that. Don't yours go like that? I wake up every morning, it takes ages to get blood circulating in them, I think. I just feel like I've got, I know I have, but I feel like I've got fat fingers. Oh, I've just dropped that. Hang on, ladies, hang on, where did it go? Okie dokie, finger and thumb, just to work it out and even it out. I mean, these don't have to be double layered, these flowers. They look stunning on their own like that. So I might just glue that a little bit. Why's my glue gun not working? I've turned it on. Oh, lead. Never mind. Leave that there and I'll make the other one. Right. Okie dokie. I'm just filming. Yeah. So, yeah, I loved that little flower yesterday. It's had quite a bit of feedback. And people are saying they've not seen it either. So that's good. It's good that we've managed to, for the first video this year, we've done a nice flower that's a new flower. And I've been asked about miniatures. I have got some miniatures in mind. I need to do the garage. And it's not a full garage. It's just going to be a little, it'll be about that big. There'll be a shed there, you know, like a workroom. And then old cars in grass and that. I'm going to do that one because I don't often do one for boys. But I'm going to do this. I've just got to work out. I did collect the cars in, what I needed. I bought them on an auction. And I need to make sure that I've got all... Well, I'm going to be making the grass and everything, I think. We'll see. I've got moss, so that should do for the grass. But everything has to be aged because it's going to be like a 1950s, 1960s garage. I may need to make the pumps myself. I don't want working pumps, I just want old pumps there. So we'll see. But that's going to be the first miniature of the year. I haven't done one before. I mean, if you like miniatures and you've not seen everything that I've done, or you didn't know I did miniatures, yeah, I do. And if you go to on YouTube, on my channel, just type in miniatures or miniature, and all of those will come up. I've done lots of them. I do full rooms, and I'd say 90% of it is handmade. Units, things to go in the, you know, like when I've done a shop, I've made everything. So pots and pans, there's loads. But the Victorian kitchen is still my favourite, you know. But I've done a wizard's room, I've done miniature ones. I've done just lots of things, just lots. It'd be nice to have a good look round and just see what I've done. And if anybody saw that video I'd put up the other day, it was one that I'd gone to Kettering, a visit to Kettering to a bunch of ladies, and I've not seen it for, it's 11 years old. And I saw it, I came across it the other day and I'm thinking, bloody hell, I forgot all about that. So yeah, I've linked it up on my website, you know, on my homepage. So you can go and watch it from there. Right, now I've got these, which are the rolled ribbons. And these are easy to make. They're not hard at all. But I'm just going to use these. Now, you see, I like just one. I don't think you need any more than one. That's just perfect. Like that. And there's a perfectly good flower there. So, let me just see. We'll make the single one so you can see what they look like when they're just single. Joey, come here. His dad's just gone out to the shop. Lay down, baby. Good boy. He just plonks himself down. Yeah. I felt quite spoilt this year. With my daughter being at home. But she bought me, I'm not sure what you call them. Is it like it's like a fluffy jacket, but it's to keep you warm, so when you're sat at home you can just put it on whether you're clothed or in your gym jams. And it was it's like a fur coat thing, and oh God, it's gorgeous. I wear it all the time. And I've seen them before and I'm thinking, God, lazy buggers, what are you sat in them for? And then I've thought to myself, oh, I bet they keep them warm though. And my God, this year's been a bit nippy, hasn't it? So when I opened it, I thought, oh, I'll wear that on the night, Christmas night. Well, she'd left by then and gone home. And I put it on and I didn't want to take it off. So if my daughter's watching, thank you, darling. I absolutely love it. It keeps me really warm. And she'd bought me slippers and a nightie, pyjama bottoms, you know, because I'm always short of pyjama bottoms, me. I've got plenty of tops, and I mix and match them all the time. So yeah, and my necklace. Oh, my necklace! I wanted a necklace that had. I'll show you it in a minute. Let me just do this flower, and I'll go get it and show you. So I've wanted this for a very, very long time. Jojo, come here. And she got the perfect one that I wanted, and I was thrilled, absolutely thrilled. So I shall share that with you in a minute. And I've pulled that a little bit too tight, and you see it's lifted that flower up, and I didn't want that. But I might be able to just sort it out by spreading that a little bit. Now that's not going to lay flat, so I would have to make another one. On saying that, I'm not that fussed either. It doesn't really matter. But I'm going to do that one like that. Oops, that stuck on my bloody finger. Hang on, let me just get the bases for these. Oh, the back bit. It can be green, it doesn't matter. It can be any colour. They're only small discs you put on the back. Jojo, come here. Lay down, boy. So you just pop that little disc on. Now you see, I don't waste any felt or anything. I just cut all the scraps into discs and put them in a bag. There. So I like that. And then we'll just put one on the back of this one. There's another scrap. You see, just scraps. And I'll show you that necklace. What it was, I'd said I wanted a necklace that has the birthstones of myself, Ray, and the kids, my 3 kids. And we finally found somebody online doing it, which was good. But they were doing them as like charms, and then it came up that they were doing them as necklaces. So I'll get it now. So this is it. And each stone, like there's garnet, aquamarine, aquamarine's mine, amethyst, sapphire. The stones of our births, you know, birthstone. And it's beautiful. So she got me that and I was thrilled. Oops, I'm just going to put that in there so I don't lose it. So yeah. And bottles of booze, chocolates, biscuit, oh God, candles, all sorts. I was quite spoilt again this year. Yeah, I love it. I've just got a magpie. I need 2. Don't show me one because it's 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy. No. Right. Okay, just on, sorry, it just flown on top of the lamppost outside. Right, anyway, so hopefully it's got a partner somewhere. Right, I'm just going to rethread my needle. Like that. Yeah, it was a great time had by all. And of course, I bought her, she wanted a oh God, what do they call them? A blender, like a hand blender. Do you remember the old-fashioned ones in the 60s? Well, I've got one from that period. So she wanted a blender, but of course they want the modern ones. So we found a stainless steel one, and it had containers with it, so that you can put the blender in the container and do all of that. Anyway, I found one for her. And then she says, so she knew she was getting that because I sent her the picture. I said, is this the one you want? She went, oh, lovely, mum. So I got her that. And then I also bought her some things, you know, like kitchen gadget things. So I bought her some, they're like a cylinder. Oh, I haven't got anything to show you what I mean. Have I? No, I've not got anything to show you. Not a cylinder. It's like a pointed thing. You know, you can wrap your pastry round. But these are metal. And it's when you do, because she makes her own bread because she's celiac. So she could make her own bread and wrap it round and then fill them with lots of fillers. So she could do party things, party food. That's what was in my head thinking about. And different gadgets I bought her. And then I also got her some new tins. They're like 3 different size tins. So that's the biggest. Then that one. There was a small one, that one, and that one. And the bottoms come out, so it's when you're making cakes. Well, she makes a lot of bread because she can only eat bread for celiacs. And I thought, oh, they'd be nice for her. She get a nice new set, and she can make different size loaves, and then she can make cakes and that with her own, flour and whatnot. So I thought, I'm going to buy her things that are going to be useful to her. I didn't want to buy her perfumes and that because she wears... It's too expensive for me to buy. I think she pays about 140 quid for her perfume. I ain't that daft. So I bought her things that were practical and useful. And she loved them. And then we bought her slippers. I bought her 2 pairs of slippers, and wasn't intentional. I'd just forgotten I bought one the first time. And because as I'd bought things in, I'd wrapped them up. So when she opened her presents and she opened the first pair of slippers, I realised, I thought, oh, I've just bought her another pair, so I know that she's going to end up with 2 pair. So she's left a pair here to wear, so which is good, so she doesn't have to bring hers. And then, lucky, and then I bought her a beautiful, gorgeous, super soft dressing gown. Oh, it really nice. And I just thought, you know, she's worth every penny. I don't care. I just bought it. But she loved that. And then it was a woolen Aran knit jumper, which I meant to ask her if she's tried it on, because they look better on than they do off, don't they, sometimes, clothes. And I don't often buy her clothes because she's fussy. But I can see something and think, oh, that's Sadie, she'd wear that. So that's what I'd done. And it was a night. It was just a slum about. I mean, she works from home now, so she can slum in her clothes, can't she? And I bought her some pyjamas. Yeah, so the thing is, when we have my sister over at Christmas Day for a Christmas dinner, we all, Ray, Sadie and I, get up on Christmas morning and open our presents. But we leave 1 or 2 for Christmas dinner so that we've got something to open when Linda and her kids open theirs. So we all do it together. So yeah. That's a little bit flatter. Right, I need a new glue stick in there. Fee, don't be silly. Won't work without it. So yeah, quite enjoyed this year. Now I'm just going to get a little bit of felt. Now, I have some jewellery coming in, folks. You know that I only buy the jewellery in these days. It's mainly to craft with. And I do buy brand new jewellery, but it's blingy normally, and it's for you to get cheap or inexpensive. People don't like me using the word cheap, but it's true. I buy it not to wear, therefore I don't charge as much as some would, and I buy it for you to craft with. So a lot of it can be new. There, double layer and 2 single layers. There's a set of flowers. They'll go on the shop. And like I say, I'm going to be doing that tomorrow, going through that, and then I'll have it up on the shop. Grab it while you can, because it doesn't last long. I can guarantee you that. Now, I've also done these, so if anyone's interested, I have to fill them. These are washable cushions, so you can't take the cushion out. I stuff them, and then this is the moss stitch. I love that stitch. But they're just different. So these are reversible cushions, and obviously when it's stuffed, it's nice and full. So that's that one. And then I've done this one. Now, although this looks like it's pulled in, it's not. Because I've done a cable, it brings them, it's the same amount of stitches as what's on that side. So when the filler is in it, it'll fill it out. Like that. So if anybody's interested in these, they will be on the shop, but these are reversible washable cushions. You can't take the cushion out, but you can wash it and continue to use it. Whereas some of them, if I'm doing a separate cushion cover, then obviously you can put your own cushion in it. But these are just as they are, and they're lovely. And I love that cable. I love that whole pattern. Alright, so them 2 cushions will be on. You have to grab them if you want them. Let's see. Let's do another flower of some sort. I want to talk. Not talk, gab. Yeah, so I really enjoyed Christmas. And when we went to my youngest son's for dinner, that was New Year. We're playing silly games and whatnot. It's fun. I love being around them. I like to come home though. You know, just like you're used to your own peace and quiet. But hey ho. Now I don't want to waste it. So 12 inches if it's a gathered lace, which that is. I'm going to do 3 flowers. Okay. Right, that'll do that. And I have a beautiful centre for this one. I could put bling in it, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to use the blue roses that we have. And I might do one a flower set. Oh, do you know what? I've got those, which fit perfectly. But I've also got these, because we can use these as well. Now, those earring bags, use for your stick pins. Okay. Let me just get rid of the pin on the back. And now we've got a perfect flower centre. There you go. Right. So I've got this as well, which I'm going to cut out and use this as a centre for one of the flowers. Let's just make 3 different ones using the same lace. In fact, I'm going to do this as a separate video. I'll be back in a minute.